Hey guys, it's Glem, and I am going to be bringing you a Team Deathmatch on Havana. Now, the first thing you'll notice here is that I drift over to the right side of the map because I happen to know that the enemy takes the back right spawn position, and a lot of people like to come through this little alleyway to try to get to that house, but I prevent that. So this fountain provides really good cover against people coming through that door, so I generally like to stick around it for just a second to make sure there's nobody too close or hanging around right there. Unfortunately, a guy standing near that houseplant, which I have dubbed Satan's houseplant, manages to kill me. Whenever there's not a person there, I kind of shoot at it and reveal myself on spy plane, and whenever there's actually a person near that plant, I manage to not notice, which works out really well. Now this guy is coming at me with a ballistic knife, so I want to kind of create some distance. Unfortunately, an entirely different guy knifes me because my teammate does not manage to kill him, so that doesn't work out too well, which brings me to an important point. If you are playing with people you don't know, or I guess people you know and know to be terrible, then you should not rely on them to get kills which your life depends on. I throw a grenade here at Satan's houseplant because it is always a good plan. And I also throw a Nova Gas, which is my favorite secondary grenade in Team Deathmatch for certain, because people don't tend to run Tactical Mask in Team Deathmatch, as there are a lot more useful third ports like Ninja, and you really won't see Tactical Mask being run. Sometimes on Demolition and Objective game times, people will bring it out so they can run through their own gas, but you generally don't have to worry about that, so you really just have a powerful secondary grenade that blinds them, slows them down, and damages them. Now I pick up this guy's Galil because I know that my AK-74 is kind of running low on ammo, so I want to have a secondary weapon that'll be able to take over quickly once I do run out of ammo. Now I come up to this house, and I know that a lot of people camp at this house. A lot of people try to camp at this house, and also try to revenge kill people that kill them when they're in this house. So I don't want to stick around here too long, and when I do, I like to have protection like a claymore or a motion sensor to know if anybody's trying to come up for me. This guy I juke and get that knife, which is a very safe move to do. I pick up another weapon, an Enfield, so I have now that Enfield and that Galil. And switching to that Galil allows me to pick up this kill. Generally, switching weapons is faster than reloading, so that's another good reason to have those two primary weapons. Unfortunately, now I do not have my AK-74U, but two entirely different weapons, a Galil and an Enfield with a red dot. So I've got to switch up my game type a little bit, because these are both sort of longer range weapons. Now, because I'm running a pretty standard build, Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja, I don't have to worry about my perks too much, because those are still good for running Assault Rifle class. And I get my dogs, so those puppies are going to go around and give everybody some kisses. Now I'm going to run over to this house, which kind of has the same issues as the other house. A lot of people like to camp in this house. A lot of people like to try to revenge kill you when you're in this house. So I'm not going to stick around here for too long. I don't have a motion sensor, so I really don't feel safe doing this. But I do feel safe running to the other side of the map because of that spy plane, which kind of shows me that enemies are not hanging around the center, but are a little off the center. I come back to this house, and this time, I think there's a guy in that corner, but it doesn't matter. I pull off that quick reflex kill, and because I still think that guy's in that corner, I'm going to throw off a few bullets, but there's not, so I really just reveal my position, so I've got to watch out for people trying to shoot me, and I do, and that allows me to pull off that kill. Once again, I know the people are on the other side of the map, so I'm going to try to run over to that house a little bit. I'm not sure how this guy dies, because he looks a little far off the fire to me, but he burns quite hilariously nonetheless in that doorway. So I'm back at this house. I know there's a guy camping in there because my motion sensor is still up, because we had great motion sensor placement earlier. Now he's putting his camera down. I'm not sure I recommend camera in general. I always feel that motion sensor is a little more useful, but it can be good. I just don't like losing my mini-map because it really tells me a lot more than the camera could ever tell me, and the combination of the motion sensor and my spy plane is really powerful. Now, I'm not afraid to stick around this house for a little bit, because I do have that motion sensor, and a lot of people are surrounding me. As you can see, all my teammates are near that house. And not only that, but we had spy plane up, so I was in a very safe position there to kind of hang around that area for a minute. So I come up here, kill this guy,
and I see that there's a guy there, so I pull around, and I get a double kill right here. And I'm going to try to go in prone because I know that guy's coming around, and I get the assist.
And that is game. I finished 27-2, and I will catch you guys later.